Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope you're all doing well, looking after yourselves. I've not forgotten about the forearm mass building program. I will probably get that to you next week, guys. So stay tuned for that upload. That's probably going to be one you're not going to want to miss. But while it's fresh in my mind, guys, I want to talk about the upper arms, all right? And talk about, in my opinion, the most effective exercise that you can do to completely swell out your upper arms. All right, you don't need a barbell, you don't need dumbbells, you don't need any of that fancy shit. You just need your body weight. Now, I've spoke about this exercise before, but I've never gone into detail about how you can perform it correctly to get the best effectiveness for your upper arms. All right, so it's referred to as a vertical chin up. I've always known it to be a gymnast chin up, all right, or a gymnast pull up. In my opinion, guys, chin ups are without a doubt one of the best, if not the best exercise that you can do for your upper arms, you know. And I'm not on my own when I say that. There are a lot of people that agree. And over the years, I've trained with gymnasts, I've trained with bodybuilders, strongmen, I've trained with every kind of athlete you can pretty much think of. And in my opinion, the acrobats, the gymnasts had the best overall bicep development that I have ever seen. Yet in all the years of training gymnastics, I never once saw any of these guys perform a bicep curl, a bench press, a deadlift, nothing. These guys were just performing handstands, planches, rope climbs, and that was pretty much it, guys. They were just on their hands every single day. And one of the best exercises that they would do were chin-ups. All right, these guys perform chin-ups like they're going out of fashion, but they're not your ordinary standard bodybuilder or gym goer type chin-up. And what I mean by that is, guys, is when I see people performing pull-ups and chin-ups, they tend to have this arch in the back, all right, this curve of the back as they're pulling up to the bar. So it looks like this. They start out hanging in this position. I hope you can see that, guys. So they've got their arse stuck out, got a big curve in the lower back, and they're using a lot of body momentum to come up to the bar, right? To get the bar to the chest. And that's absolutely fine if you want to destroy your back. If you want to build more your back, that's fine. But for you guys that really want to push your upper arms to that next level, we want to really try and isolate the movement, really try and put 100% into getting that contraction with the upper arm, right? So here's the thing, guys. You want to learn how to perform what is called a pelvic tilt, all right? And all that means is we go from an arch position, okay? We bring the hips in, we bring the core in, okay? So it's like this, guys. You're in an arch, you bring the stomach in, and you bring the hips forward. And we lock that position. And what this does is, guys, it flattens out the lower back, all right? This is a position that you have to master if you want a perfectly straight handstand, all right? Or you get deducted points in competition. Or it just looks crap when you show it to anybody. It's like a faulty tower. If you're not stacked vertical, it's going to look wonky, all right? So in gymnastics, guys, it's called a pelvic tilt. So you've got this arch of the lower back, all right? If I've got my arms up above my head, I want to bring the arse in, bring the hips in, bring the core in. And as you can see, guys, it flattens out the back. It creates this straight line directly down the back all the way to the feet, all right? So with that concept, we want to apply that to the chin-ups, okay? So you want to be at a full stretch. You're hanging from the chin-up bar, you're in a full stretch, okay? Come out from the arch, get yourself into the pelvic tilt, lock. You've got to lock that position tight. And throughout the whole movement, guys, you've just got to pull vertical, all right? You can't use any body momentum whatsoever. Everything has to come through your arms. And the pelvic tilt, the lock, is an excellent method to use because it stops you from being able to use momentum. The second you come out of that lock position and you fall back into the arch, you're going to start swinging and you're going to start using more of your body to get you up to the bar. All right, we don't want that, guys. We want to completely isolate the movement. Just try and really focus on just pulling with the arms in a straight line. If you get that down, okay, I have no doubt in my mind your arms will jump up to that next level. All right, guys. If for whatever reason your core is not strong enough to perform the movement, because as soon as you tuck the hips in, guys, and you pull the core in and you lock the position, you'll know when you're doing it right, because the abdominals are going to start to shake, all right? Your stabilizers are going to be all over the place. That's when you know you're doing it right. And you have to, it makes you focus on just a pull from the arms, because you can't do it with the body because you're focusing on everything, keeping everything tight. So with that said, guys, if your core isn't very strong, my best advice is to get yourself into a plank position. Just your standard on your forearms in a plank position. Just work on tucking the hips in, bring the core in, and just balance on the forearms. 3 sets of 1 minute, 2-3 times a week, guys, will strengthen your core perfectly to be able to get in that correct vertical chin up position, guys. Now, I would demonstrate the exercise to you, but I'm at home, I've only got the chin up bar in the doorway. I can't really show you the correct angle of how you're supposed to pull from the chin up, guys, but it's pretty straightforward, all right? You're just basically doing a chin up without the arch, all right? As soon as you get into that lock position, it's just a matter of keeping the core. Everything has to be kept tight, and that forces you to only be able to pull from the arms, all right? And you want to focus on going directly up in a straight line, okay? So this is your line. We don't want to be going like this as we're pulling up. We don't want to be tilting forward. It wants to be directly up in a straight line. Get that full contraction at the top and come down in a straight line, all the way to a full stretch, all right? That's where the growth is, okay? That is one of the best, if not best exercises you can do for your upper arms. I don't care what anybody tells you, guys. I see all these guys wasting time doing bicep curls, barbell curls, and their arms look no different 2 years down the line. Yet I've seen guys that spend once a week doing a few sets of chin-ups, and you know, their arms are fucking huge. You know what I mean? They've got some really good bicep development, guys. There's a reason why gymnasts, they have such awesome developed biceps, all right? Take a page out of my book, guys, all right? I don't have the biggest upper arms in the world. As a natural, they're only 18 inches. A lot of people say that's pretty big. I'm not so sure. But I do get a lot of people asking me about my upper arm development and how I got my upper arms to the size they are. Guys, it was all through gymnastics, okay? Learning how to do the vertical chin-ups, rope climbs, doing a lot of gymnastic ring work, doing a lot of planche movements, pressing handstands, all that kind of stuff built my shoulders, my upper back and my upper arms, guys. Okay, so just to refresh your minds, all right, think about it. It's simple, okay? You're hanging from your chin up bar, you're in your full stretch, all right? You're in an arch position as you're hanging. Bring the hips forward, tuck the stomach in. Boom, lock that position so you've got that flat back, as you can see, guys. While maintaining that lock position, pull through the arms and the arms only, okay? Boom, you've got your vertical pull. And then set yourself down. And as you're on the way down, guys, you'll feel like your core wants to give out. Don't let it give out. Just stay strong, okay? And like I said, if you feel like you're really weak in that position, just go do some forearm planks, guys. 3 sets of 1 minute in a forearm plank, working on that technique that I've basically just showed you guys, all right? And honestly, guys, report back to me how it feels. I have no doubt in my mind it'll take your upper arm development to that next level. But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, you know, please subscribe, leave me a like, drop a comment below. If you need to ask me any more questions, and I'll be at the gym next week, so I will try and get some footage of me performing the vertical chin up, and you guys will see exactly how it's supposed to look. But it's pretty simple, guys. It doesn't take rocket science to figure it out. Once you get it down, guys, once you get that core really strong and you master your body weight and you master the vertical chin up or the gymnast chin up, once you start adding weight to the movement, you are like an advanced calisthenics. I'm not kidding, guys. When you start adding weight to that movement, you are on a serious level there. So yeah, guys, as I said, report back to me, let me know how it feels, and yeah, guys, go get those shirt busting biceps. As always, have a nice weekend, look after yourselves, train hard, keep safe, and I'll see you next week, guys. All the best.